Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Jeff, and today we are going to have some fun playing Magic. And the fun thing that we are playing today is we are playing a deck called Jeskai Flyers. And oh my goodness, this is just a bunch of jank and put it to a card because every card we're playing pretty much says flying on it, and that's what matters, right? But we're playing Jodah, Archmage Eternal, and I've actually been really impressed with this card, not so much as for its ability, at least not in Standard. But it's a 4/3 flyer, and it is hard because you do have to have all the colors. But if we're playing around those colors anyway, and playing a flying deck, then it is totally worth throwing a couple of these into it. So anyway, really love this card. Just so you guys know, if you haven't seen it before, it says you may pay one of every color rather than pay the mana costs for a spell, and then you can cast it. So really good if you ever run into like these massive cards that you only have 5 mana for. But we have absolutely no way to create all 5 pieces of mana, so not using it in the slightest. But we are playing a couple other things around it. So one cool thing too is that it is a wizard, and it does work with Adeliz. We're not using that too much here, but we do have a couple ways that we can trigger the ability with, actually we really don't. So because everything comes in, it's only spells and instances. So settle the wreckage, we can use it for blocking, but then it wouldn't matter anyway. So really not really using that at all. We're using Adeliz though because she has flying and haste and is a 2/2, and if we're playing favorable winds with our flyers, which is basically our way to pump up all of our flyers, then we can we can come in as a 3/3, sometimes a 4/4 with haste, and that's just really powerful. I mean, we've seen that with Glorybringer all of the time, and it's just a cheaper way to do that. So Sky Terror is awesome as well. It's flying and menace, so even if we do run into some other flying creatures, Terror can sometimes just close out the game for us. So I like it even on the late drops. Again, the biggest issue we're going to run into this is just the mana symbols and all this. We have to be drawing into multiples of every color to really play this deck well. But that's why it's really janky. We do have just a really fast start potential here. Authority of the Consoles, Siren Stormtamer, Rustwing Falcon, Favorable Winds, Sky Terror, do a couple things like that, and we can play really fast. And then in the top end, we do have a Teshar, so we can go getting back all of these creatures down the lower, but we're just playing like really fun stuff that create flyers, ways to gain draw cards with flyers. Shalai and Lyra combo is just powerful. We are throwing in the Azor, and hopefully we get to see a couple of these cards in the game. But let's go ahead and get into the games. Let's see how we do, and here we go. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Jeskai Flyers. And let's hope that our opponent actually is here this time to play against us, because that is way more fun if they are. Alright, so this is pretty good. We have all of our colors. We have a way to play into Rekindling Phoenix. It is all turn 4 stuff, but it's good turn 4 stuff, so opponent's going first. We're going to keep it. Hope that we draw into something better, but like even settle the wreckage. Ooh, against control. We'll see here. So we'll play down Evolving Wilds and pass the turn. Opponent plays an island. We grab an island. Didn't even go to their end step because I always get so used to clicking that I'm always too scared of missing the trigger. Opponent opts. They put it to the bottom, and we'll see how we do against control here. Opponent plays an island into Omen Speaker. Alright, perfect. Alright, Sky Terror is actually not too bad here, so we're going to go ahead and play a mountain, play a Sky Terror, and pass the turn. Opponent plays Psychic Corrosion. Alright, so here we go, the mill deck. And so actually, one great thing here, so Sulfur Falls come down. So I'm not sure if they have a Fraying Sanity, but I believe Shalai is going to be really good against that. So Shalai comes down, we will swing in for 2, bring them down to 18. They mill over our Glorybringer. Bummer. Alright, and so now they have all of the Psychic Corrosions, doing pretty well their opponent. We're going to play Rekindling Phoenix, play Plains into Rustwing Falcon, and swing in, and we'll press our advantage as much as we can. We'll see if they have a Fumigate here, but at least the Rekindling Phoenix will come back. They are milling a lot of our stuff. Another Psychic Corrosion, so let's see if they draw cards. Scrying doesn't count as drawing. Puts 2 to the bottom. And favorable wins would be amazing here. Teshar isn't too bad either. So let's go to combat. Bring him down to 3, and let's not play the Teshar. I think that there's no reason to here. The Chef at Dunes, actually, we had tons of reason to play. Huge, massive punt on my part. Yep, that was, yep. We're not going to talk about that. Had the game, decided not to go with it. If they fumigate here, oh man. Alright, so opponent keeps it up. Whew! Alright, so our punt goes unpunished. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We'll play one more time. Here we go. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard playing Jeskai Flyers, and we are 2-0 so far. Which I'm not sure you quite count the first one. You don't. But, so I'm 1-0. Alright, so this, let's see here. I mean, ramping into, or just drawing cards into Shalai is not bad. We saw that in the last time, so we're going to go ahead and keep this. Hopefully draw into a blue mana for Adeliz. Play Plains, pass the turn. Unclaimed territory on Vampire. Alright, so Sky Marcher Assistant. Let's see exactly what we're running into here. Let's play Clifftop Retreat, pass the turn. At least we have Flyers to block the Sky Marcher Aspirant. Legion Lieutenant. Alright, and so Glorybringer is going to be pretty good here as well. We just have to survive for another turn or so. Mountain Go. Opponent plays Isolated Chapel. Legion's Landing. Another Aspirant. Swings in for 5, brings us down to 12. Alright, we have a Falcon, so now we go Shalai. Hopefully that survives. Alright, so opponent passes. That is good for us. We play Chef at Dunes. We do have Evolving Wilds for blue mana here soon too. But Glorybringer into killing their Legion's Lieutenant I think is just the best thing possible. So we go to combat. We will exert. Swing in, kill the Legion Lieutenant. Bring him down to 16 and pass the turn. Alright, an opponent scoops it up. Alright, we will take it. Alright, so here we are in Arena Standard, and we are playing Jeskai Flyers. And been doing, I think we're still undefeated with it, so... And I've been keeping pretty interesting hands. Like, they're definitely not the best hands ever. We have been playing against fairly slow decks, although, I mean, Vampires isn't necessarily slow. This hand we have to mulligan. We do get a draw. Ugh, man. We have to mulligan again. And I guess we'll keep it. I should have kept the last one with a scry. But we'll keep land. Any kind of land is better than nothing right now, I guess. Unbridled Growth, that's a pretty good start there. So we go Evolving Wilds past the turn. And I think we just grab... Do we have to grab Plains? I think we have to grab the Mountain just to kind of be ready for anything that comes up. Renegade Map comes into play. So the only thing that we would need 2 mana for is for a favorable wins. So we could almost wait till next turn, but let's go ahead and crack it. And we will grab red mana. That gives us a better chance of being able to play something turn 5. Come here, Mountain. There we go. Pass the turn. Alright, that is not a 2-drop. That's a 7-drop. Alright, so we're going to play Island past the turn. And we'll see if this makes them a little more nervous to play stuff. A lot of times you're seeing red and blue. You're thinking there's going to be lots of counters. We might even hold up control to kind of slow roll it a little bit here. So we will wait for priority. This is when it's fun to do that kind of stuff. All right, grow from the ashes. We'll let it resolve. Opponent plays a mountain. And they're emptying their hand pretty well here. So we're going to play down Siren Stormtamer. I mean, as long as the opponent's going this slow, I think we're just fine waiting for stuff. So, I mean, I'm guessing they're playing like a Sylvan Lands deck because everything they've played has been played based around lands so far. So, I'm guessing they have like Hour of Devastation, possibly some kind of removal in there. Shivan Fire. Yep, that's fine. And we'll pass the turn. Need to draw into land next turn. Thrashing Bronze Dawn. Land? No, it's a Lyra. So because we have the chance, like Lyras are probably the best card possible to turn a game around. An opponent only has 2 cards in hand. We're going to play this out for as long as, until like we really can't come back from it. But we at least have a chance with what's in our hand here. Alright, opponent's playing more ways to ramp into stuff. I'm guessing this might be like a Halar deck. Alright, so island, Teshar. We need to draw not an island, we need mountain or plains. We are playing 25 lands in this deck. Nissa Vital Force comes in. Can start doing a lot more damage. We really need plains, Clifftop Retreat, something into Lyra. That would help us so much here. They swing in for 8, so we're going to say no blockers right now. We go down to 9. Evolving Wilds. Alright, so we have... Ah, man. We'll grab plains. No attackers. We have to block with Teshar next turn.
Behold,
Creates a 5/5. We'll be able to swing in and still do 5 damage here. I mean, yeah, we could not block and like leave it up, but we only have like Teshar really isn't as valuable in this deck at this point. So we'll just block it, keep our life total as high as possible, bring down the Lyra next turn, and we should start being in pretty decent shape. Opponent goes to damage, brings us down to 6. We have Jodah as well. Jodah? I guess if you're pronouncing the J as a Y, he is Yoda. That's kind of cool. Alright, plays a Renegade map. So they are playing pretty much everything based around lands. So I'm guessing this is like a Halari Forged plus a... or sorry, not Halari Forged. That's the deck I came up with. Halar, Kicker's deck, with the ability to play Sylvan Awakening. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, we don't have mana for Glorybringer. We're going to play Jodah. So we should have swung in with Lyra there first to see if they had a Settle the Wreckage or Seal Away, because then we could have played the Lyra, like, have the possibility to gain the life. And I think we still go for it because I want to get Nissa off the board. Let's see if they have a Seal Away. They are creating a 5/5 dragon, which can block it, but we're going to kill it and gain life. And so that's cool, but we went up to 11, and that's what we were wanting. Cracks Renegade map, keeps Nissa alive. We really want a mana of any color, actually, because we have the Windreader Sphinx next turn. Opponent plays a Seal Away. Gets to grab our Lyra. Plays a Druid. Has all of the mana. They could possibly have like a Fight with Fire.
Rise, my elemental friend.
Creates a 5/5. And let's see if they go swinging in. Alright, just the 5/5. We will say no blockers. If they have a Fight with Fire, we're in not great shape. But otherwise, we're going to do okay here. So, don't have the Glorybringer. We will play Lyra. Can't use Jodah's stuff for it. We will swing in at Nissa now. Get rid of the 5/5 they can create. And we're staying in the game here. We're staying in the game. Opponent plays a land. Still has the emblem, so they're drawing cards, but we're hoping to draw into our Windreader Sphinx and then should be able to do the same here. Alright, Silhouette onto Jodah is actually fine with us. We'd rather keep Lyra, Chandra, Torch of Defiance.
When people start screaming, I know I'm on track. Yup, you're going down.
When it ticks up, finds another land. They are playing all of the lands. Alright, oh, come on. Alright, so Windreader Sphinx comes down. We swing at Chandra. We draw a card. Take action, yes. Shalai, ooh. Alright, so Shalai is good there. Unbridled Growth is going to be able to draw cards. Or a card. Another Chandra.
You and I are gonna take them out.
Ticks up.
Today's
Trying to
my lucky
find
day.
anything they can do here, I think. Plays another Chandra.
It's my turn.
I mean, they can tick up, but they ran out of... I guess they're not completely out of mana, but...
Oh, this is gonna hurt.
Alright. Alright, so... Siren Stormtamer. Rustwing Falcon. Alright, gotta keep up the blue mana, so Shalai comes down. We now can... We have Hexproof, and we have Protection with the Siren Stormtamer, so we are in great shape here now. Let's go ahead and gain life and draw 2 cards. Swinging in at them. Draw a couple cards. Land is good. Take action. Alright, and to settle the wreckage. Yeah, we are in great shape here now. So, Inspiring Vantage. Alright, opponent, just keep letting us play it out. That would... I mean, I don't think there's really any way out besides possibly like a Fumigate here. Which we do have protection from as well. So let's go ahead and play Siren Stormtamer. We play Glorybringer, keeping up the protection here. We exert. Actually, let's all-out attack first. Then you pull him back and exert. That is an easier way to do it. 6 attackers. We will kill the Thrashing Brontodon. The main reason is because it is one way that it can kill our favorable wins. So Thrashing Brontodon, and so we get to choose which one we want to keep. So we want to keep the one that's attacking. So take action. Take action. Let's just keep on drawing all of our cards. A lot of lands. That's fine, that's fine. Falcons, come on, favorable wins. And we get to draw back everything, and I think that we have them here. Yep. So, oh my goodness, that went really, really well there. Not too shabby at all. Alright. Alright, so there you guys have it with Jeskai Flyers. That was pretty fun. We ran into almost every card in the deck, except I think for the Tezzeret. So we got to see quite a bit of play there. And I think you guys kind of saw the one issue with the deck, and that is we have like really low end, not very good creatures, and then we have tons of really amazing good stuff on the top end. And so it's one of those like, you can play the low end, but you might not run to the right mana. Like, it's just not very consistent, I think, the way that it is right now. I think that it's better to drop down to 2 colors. And honestly, I don't know what the best colors are, because as far as for fun goes, you keep it as it is, because fun, this is a really fun deck. Because if you win, it's because you are dominating. But overall, I think that the red-white Flyers is actually the better way to go. Just kind of don't even care about favorable wins. Just play your Angels, play Rekindling Phoenixes, Glorybringers. All those things are going to be really powerful. I actually really like Sky Terror as like an early game, just flying and menace. It's really powerful. It's hard to take care of, although it is still only a 2/2, so it's not very good on the blocking end. And so that's the main issue of it. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.